Shalom, Shalom, YAHSHARALA, HALAL, YAHAWAH, HAWAD, YAHAWAH. All praise and glory to the Father Yahweh. In the name of His Son, YAHWASHI. I want to say the water for this new day. You got to continue to endure. To the brothers and sisters out there, Barakatah, keep pushing this truth to the four corners. If you was blessed to see another day, take advantage of it. Make haste. And don't procrastinate. Men, you got to be men. Repent and get everything in order. Get your household in order. Got a couple verses before I have to go back to the slavery. But we're going to start off in Genesis 18:19. And this is Abraham, Abram, that's being talked about. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of Yahweh to do justice and judgment, that Yahweh may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. So, those good leaders and those men that say they're men of the Lord, you got to have structure. You got to have some type of order. Let's go even to Sirach and follow that up with another precept, 27:3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of Yahweh, his house shall soon be overthrown. So you got to stay rooted and grounded in this truth. Let no man, no woman, no child, nobody, nothing turn you from this truth. It's to the death with this truth, beyond death. Even when you're resurrected, you're brought back. Man, you got to stay in this truth, period. Can't nobody convince you otherwise. Or I should say, I'm speaking by myself, but to YAHSHARALA, nobody should be able to convince you or turn you away from these laws, statutes, and commandments. Hold fast to him. Hearken into his voice. You don't want your household in chaos. You don't want your kids telling you what to do, talking to you like you the child, or your wife making you feel like a random nigga on the street, or vice versa, you talking to your wife like she some type of hoe. No, that's not what it is. But then you got some people, some men that are trying to get their household in order and nobody wants to follow. And it's same vice versa. You got some women that wants to be righteous and do these things. And they're saying, oh, so what then? What happens then? You know, can I save my family? If I'm keeping the laws and they slacking or they do it every now and then, you know, I would tell them we're gonna go straight to let me grab this. Salakia. We're gonna go to Philippians 2:12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Sometimes you can't always be worried about other people. And yes, there's righteous judgment, but everybody don't want to receive that righteous correction. And you got to know when and have that discernment to pull back and let the Father deal with that individual, or let the Father wake them up if he chooses to do so. There's only so much that you can do. Maybe it's not time. Maybe they're testing you to get you out of your character, to get you out of your ways, so that demon, that spirit can hop on you. But you can't allow that to take place. You know, maybe not even the whole family will make it. They tell you that. Maybe two from the family. And that's quoted in Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14. And it says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." Out the whole city. You see the population signs? 400,000, a million, one of a city, two of a family. You know, Issachar, they got a huge family. They like to repopulate. Jake, we getting there. We getting there. I see 4 or 5 kids from time to time. But that goes to add up to working out your own salvation. It's not guaranteed that all will make it. Many will be called, few will be chosen. Few will answer to that calling and actually stay into these laws, statutes, and commandments and hold His truth. And you got to believe it. You got to take heed. Let me go back to Ecclesiasticus. Let me go to Sirach. All right. And we're going to go 32 and 24. I'm going to wrap this up. I got to get back. 24. And it says, "He that believeth in the Lord, take heed to the commandment, and he that trusteth in Him shall fare never the worse." We don't have time to be playing. Take heed, hearken unto His voice. Do these commandments. Don't be a hearer and not a doer. You got to live it by this. You got to die by this. And that concludes this brief lesson. But Shalom. Until next time. Kwam YAHSHARALA.